Hello everyone, back with more Radiant Dawn Pomum here. Tormoth, Pika and Murim joined us last time. So let's see how that changes the situation for the Dying Liberation Army.
The army rides across the land, liberating prisoners from Benyan and Kempis.
Alright.
The Dayan ranks swell with the influx of veteran soldiers, and the men begin to dream of the day when
they may retake the capital. I get the point, like we get to see the most important prison camp liberation, but there's many of them.
All eyes turn toward Dayan's capital as the liberation begins what all believe.
Okay, well, already then. So as I said, we are going directly into the... what's probably going to be like some of the last chapters of, you know, this Micaiah side of the story. Because Nebasa is already our objective. I don't think we'll get to Nebasa quite yet, but probably in the next chapter we will. You summon me, your grace. Yaroth, there is trouble. The apostle has formed an inspection team. She's dispatching it to Dine. Oh. I've arranged to meet with the Senate's Vice Minister, Duke Gados. If we ask him the favor, I imagine he could discreetly sweep their findings under the rug. But in the meantime, you must obliterate insurgents. Once that is done, we'll devise excuses. Understood, sir. Oh, the one we battled... I thought the one we battled on the previous chapter was this guy, Alder. Because he was an armor and he just looked sort of similar. But I guess Alder is probably going to be the boss for this chapter if we're getting closer to the capital. What's the plan? Will the senators be able to cover up this mess? If the inspection team and the rebel army ever cross paths, even the Senate won't be able to hide the truth. We'll lure the rebels to Shifu Swamp. We'll plant tales of a mass execution there, and they'll be sure to come. Then we'll trap the malcontents and wipe them from the face of the earth. An ambush in the forest. And Micaiah using sacrifice to heal. It's amazing, my wound is healed. I give you thanks. I never thought I'd see the silver-haired maiden work miracles before my very eyes. Silver-haired maiden, help them! You must help them! Help who? What's going on? Calm down and tell me. They are killing our men. I beg you, please save them. Is this already the planted rumor by Yarrow? Prisoners from Yod work camp are being collected in Shifu Swamp and executed. Oh, Swamp. I swear I read Shifu Forest before. Okay. Not only Yod, there's reportedly a plan to exterminate all prisoners in every camp and let the swamp conceal their remains. I've heard nothing of such a plan. It's a false rumor or an enemy trap. For once, Isuke's right, actually. It may indeed be a trap, but if we don't investigate, we risk a mass execution. And what if it is a trap, and they vanquish the Liberation Army? The dream of restoring Dine to glory will die instantly. For the good of Dine's future, we must ignore this threat. I understand. And that's why I won't take any troops. Only myself and my old friends will go. Micaiah, if you refuse them your permission, I will go alone. Stop right there, little lady. I will not authorize this action without the princess' full approval. Izuka, let her do as she wishes. Please, she hasn't disappointed us yet. My prince. Fine. But I can't help. I can't help but feel as if these children are running your army. We sort of are, to be honest. Okay, an interesting... Okay, the Soth one seems to be the least relevant one. 1 star. Is about ready. Talk to Tormoth. Sorry. Remember a promise from 3 years ago. No secrets from us. Marim knows that I'm older than I look. Don't worry too much about it. Marim seems very trustworthy, but about everyone else... What would they think if they knew all my abilities came from the mixed blood running through my veins? I was thinking this before, and I wonder if that means that every branded has like, you know, important abilities, because, you know, I haven't seen anything like too particular from Soren, but I guess he's just an incredible mage. Micaiah has Sacrifice. I guess Soren has Adept. You could think that Adept comes from being a branded, so it is kind of a cool thought. I don't know if there's any other branded in the story I've seen. Well, Peleas. Blood they consider cursed. Okay. Look at me, they have love and affection, but if they knew... I don't think I could bear the truth. What do you mean? It was an impossible situation to begin with. Led a secluded life. When you were thrust into this position, I worried it might get to you. I knew it would turn out like this, but I accepted the job. I realized something after Dain lost the war. I realized how much I love my country. During the war, I spent a lot of time with the people of Dain, waiting for you to return. And when we lost the war, our cities and towns had been reduced to ruins. Had to help each other to cope. Supported and comforted each other. Been secluded so long, had no idea people were so strong and kind. No one knew who I was, but they helped me because I was from Dain. And now you won't leave them. I was touched by their kindness, and now I'm scared to lose it. This isn't the time to worry about such things. If my power is needed to liberate Dain, I will stand my ground and fight. Not to spoil your resolve, but if things get too hot, I'm just going to grab you and run. Based. Friends and Dain are important, but not as important as you are to me. Alright. Yeah, I think that 1 star importance basically means it's relevant to the story, but it's not going to give you any item, which is okay. Okay, I agree with Lorisuka's things. This is my fight. Keep the prince safe. Oh, we don't get Taurone for this chapter either. Okay. I've enlisted extra help. Okay. You should take this, a peculiar staff. Recover from poison, sleep, and paralysis. This is probably a good idea to use with Laura, because I'm guessing the swamp may cause like status effects, but I don't have a staff user, so fuck me. Thank you, General Taurone. I know, and you'll save the hostages too. Restore. Okay, cool to get. And Vika. Vika. Where is boss? All tents look the same. Meep. Always run away from me. Did I do something to offend you? Don't expect when this happens. I get so yumpy around you. But don't be sad, it's not you, it's me. Get confused. I really admire you, then I get a bizarre feeling. No, wait. I want to overcome this. I don't like that I feel like I must avoid you. Painful if it is to be fair. To be friends. You can forgive me, that is. Take this as a token of our friendship. Like you do have it. What a beautiful figurine is a goddess icon, probably. An Ashera icon. Okay. Ashera was the goddess of this game, yeah, true. Alright. I haven't forged even... This looks like a boss, so I guess it won't be Alder or whatever. I haven't forged even once. I don't know if it's a good idea. But, well, because I don't know if it's a good idea, I feel like it's too much effort to put into a mechanic I literally don't know anything about. Good, you may begin. Here, have a little swim. Ah, no, no, help someone. Stop. Okay. I was about to say, is a single hit from Mikaya enough? No way. You're that bleeding heart filth. We are the Dying Liberation Army. Everyone hold tight, you'll be safe soon. Look at her hair. Could it be the silver-haired maiden? Our country's savior come to rescue us. The savior of Dying. Whether they suspected the trap or not, they are here. Blaze and fools. All hands take battle positions. Yeah, surrounded as expected. With no Tauronio, this is actually going to be sort of tight. Silver-haired wench. I'm going to drown you and all of your Dying's hopes in these filthy waters. You have no escape. So, it's a trap after all. Don't get too smug, you cruel cowards. We have a little something up our sleeves too. Tormod, here's your chance. Yeah, the thing they aren't expecting is Laguz. Now let's hope the villagers don't have a completely stupid reaction. Lady Nyla Bolo. Where? Oh, Nyla? Nyla? Okay, wow, okay. Subhumans, they are everywhere. How? Raphael. Whoa, okay, we're getting everyone here. Raphael, even you came to help? Alright. Yeah, this is problematic for them. What happened just now? What was that strange song? That was bigger. A Heron Galder that can re-energize our allies in a fight. Don't be distracted, Mikaya. Let's set our formation while we can. I've been thinking a lot about... I don't know if I mentioned this on the last one, but... I really think Mikaya is a Heron branded. Because, you know, the white hair, the yellow eyes are almost the reversed color scheme of Herons. So, wow, okay, a lot of force units. Tormod, Moren, Vika, Raphael, Nyla, Bolo. Basically, I'm forced to bring every furry in my army. If these guys get poisoned by the waters and I'm supposed to go around restoring them, that will be a problem. I did buy Olive Grass, so I can restore the transformation gauge of Vika pretty easily, but not Moarims, which means I have to time out my transform people well. Okay, Nyla seems to start transform. Does she have... Allows the unit to transform at any time. The unit will stay transformed until choosing to revert. Holy shit. Okay. I think Tibarn actually has this. Well, she has 100 capacity. She's level 33. Like, Glare can immobilize an enemy until the current map is cleared. Can redirect attacks aimed at supported... Okay, that's Soths. Show Savage can inflict damage at triple strength rating and half enemy skill for a turn. Wow, 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 wow. Well, okay, she's a monster. Yeah, she's like Bolug ++. Right, these guys I don't have to be that scared of. I think this is supposed to be like the final group, okay? I'm supposed to not care about them yet. Well, I guess Tormod taking care of the guy in there is a good start. And then we'll keep thinking about it. Ooh. Alright, alright. if you can do this, then I can definitely get the kills with the rest of my units. You know, with Micaiah plus Ileana, I can kill the soldier. That was a wind mage, by the way. Maybe not even Ileana. Maybe just to be safe, it's going to be Leonardo plus Micaiah. Because Ileana is sort of inaccurate. Well, Leonardo has proven to be inaccurate in the past. But yeah, these guys don't have very good resistance, so Elite should be enough. Have to use Tiny. Okay. I mean, it's one use. One use is fine. One use is fine. One use is okay. Yeah, maybe I thought you were able to reach further than you actually are, so I can take every kill. I just need to do it in a particular way. Alright. Adept, which means I don't get countered. Basically, I was already going to double. And then... Oh no, maybe the swamp doesn't do anything. Maybe it's because some of the enemies have bending weapons. Okay, that's bad news, but not that horrible because as long as I block certain spots, I think they won't have enough movement. I just need to survive the bending. Oh, a steel dagger. I'm glad I bought that. Yeah. I got this one in the armory just now, so that's good. If I get hit, I get poisoned, but I don't. I wanted to go for something lighter, but it seems like using the steel dagger is just fine in here. Well then, okay. Volug is probably better suited to... What? To attack you. Yeah. 11 damage isn't a lot. He could dodge. Yeah. So he goes for the weaker enemy. And Nyla just destroys the physical one. I really want to see how she looks. What's that? Oh, wow, that's cool. Savage. Yeah, we'll never see how much damage that was, but I think it was slightly overkill. I get the feeling. Okay. Raphael, who by the way comes with a Seraph robe. Right now, we just wait. Yeah. Let's hope I can transform quickly. Maybe I should have used the olivine grass with Vika already. Yeah, why didn't I? Why didn't I? Well. One for Volug. This guy is approaching and this guy is approaching. If Vika had transformed, I would be in a much better position. Because now there's two enemies coming. Well, I think Tormoth can take care of the enemy and still keep a good position to battle the Wyvern. Okay, they poisoned Volug. Interesting. How does poison work in this game again? I don't remember. Don't know if I care either. Okay, more enemies in there. Yeah, 1 damage. Alright. I'm scared of Tormoth dying to both these enemies at the same time. Okay. It doesn't actually get me to transform, so I guess it didn't matter that much. I'm going to shove this guy and yeah. I'm just going to try and tank. Don't know how effective it will be. Okay. Love to be able to take a kill without... Well, whatever. First of all, we go for this. Full health guy dies. Okay. Now, there's a mage that, even though he's slightly scary, I can kill. Okay, how much is the Venin Axe? It's 19 attack. Raphael can survive the Venin Axe. Vigor. It affects all adjacent allies, so it doesn't change. You don't need to be transformed to use this. Interesting. Well, oh, I can use Glare at command. Oh, that's broken. Okay, yeah, so I go for the Steel Axe because it's the most concerning thing in here. And I can survive the Venin Axe with all my remaining characters. Okay, meanwhile in here... yeah, actually the problem here is that the Wyvern can go for villagers, I guess. Okay, in my opinion is Windage and just approach. Maybe hand axe in here. Maybe I should have pushed someone. I forget I can push to reach better positions. To be honest, this might have been a bad turn in a lot of aspects. Yeah, this guy goes for a prisoner. They're going to start killing prisoners and I don't know how to save them. You go for Raphael, obviously. Oh. Raphael, you can't push yourself any further. Get away from here. Forbid you to die. As you wish, Nyla. Everyone, please forgive me. No. That's my dancer. That's my dancer. I'm not letting my dancer die. I just didn't expect to get doubled by a fucking bandit on join time, but okay. I guess herons are just made of paper. We can do better. We can do better. I just need to take my initial position into account. Okay, go for Bolog. He howls, which means you're paralyzed. Okay. That's good enough. Now we just have to focus on these other two. Venin Edge, just dodge it. Okay. Good start. Good start. And this is the Steel Axe that has no option but to go for Nyla because of my position. So he's dead. In a single hit. That's 3 bars. Lapping. It's pretty ridiculous. Okay. Oh, I have renewal, so I guess Soth, out of all the units that could have been... Soth is okay. By giving you support, can you... No. Support isn't enough, I still need the critical. But I do think like going in here is a good idea. Yes? No. He doesn't do it. Okay, how close are you? Not that much, but you're pretty close. So I'd say this. This is the play. Okay, Adept critical, good. Goodbye, goodbye. That's a kill, clearly. Almost a level for the Hark. This guy will have the weapon advantage on the Hark, but it doesn't matter that much. Then the Wyvern this time has decided to go directly for the poor guy. Well, that's a Leonardo kill. I mean, that's why I brought him to this side, to be honest, because of the 1 damage I was lacking. Perfect. It works. And now I have to decide. Do I want to try and transform or be able to transform soon? Do I want to save the Olivite Grass? This guy is dead. There's no question about it. But if I have a mage and potentially a Laguz in there, might be able to kill the Wyvern. I don't know if the mage is able to attack in place or if he just can't attack. Whatever the case, I didn't need that. But thank you, I guess. Whatever the case, yeah. Raphael, yes. Let's get recovered. That's so fucking unfair. And he can just do that. I mean, I have enough resistance to not care, but even so. Come on. Okay. Gives me some charge, so at least there's that. You take down the prisoner. Do you counter away? You counter up. This is bad news for Morim. Maybe good news for the Hark? Maybe the Hark reaches? I don't know. I know Thunder is super effective, that's why I thought Ileana could do well. So, and Soth might be able to reach. Maybe in extremis? No. I would need to push Soth. This guy doesn't have enough movement. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. So yes, wait there. I don't like the movement in this place. Don't get me wrong, I don't think anyone is going to die because after all the Wyvern will probably just prefer to go for an NPC. And now I have Soth, but he's going to kill another NPC and I don't think I can avoid it. Okay. I'll just get Thunder. And alright. Well, we Great Fang him here and we dance Nyla somewhere. Savage. 1, 2, and 3. I don't understand if she hits like 3 times and the damage is her strength rating. So that means her rating as a unit, which would be it would be very high. Authority. A unit can have as many bonds as the number of authority icons shown. I don't know if I knew that. Well, I do know. I know I didn't know that. Okay. Well, I'll use the Galder. Now, it's optimal for me to do to go down and help a little bit or what? Morim just kills, so here I'm okay. I think I should direct myself to the right. So you do nothing, obviously, because you can't do anything. You go for a prisoner. I was afraid that would be the case. You just don't counter, which I guess is good news for me. And in here, I think Morim can get to the Wyvern now, so that should be the Wyvern death. And Morim getting closer to the rest of enemies. I won't be able to save every prisoner, but I will be able to save some of them. That's just how it goes. Bending Axe. Annoying. At least it's dead. For all the olive grass I consumed, I haven't been having very good turns. What's the objective, actually? Didn't pay attention. Is it a kill boss? Don't tell me it's route the enemy. It's fucking route the enemy, of course. Of course it had to be. And I don't reach. And I don't reach. And I don't reach. I reach, but I don't. I'm going to shift. That's clear. I'm going to shove, and let's hope you can reach. Please. God damn it. Oluch. Why did I... That was the worst possible place to... I should have countered someone else. Somewhere else, I mean. Oh, I can shove you. Okay, I should be able to get there. Yes. Finally. Finally. Holy shit. Elwynth. Let's go. Yes, he can use Wind too. Finally. I don't know how you're supposed to do this. Like, I don't think any amount of aggressiveness can compensate for the fact that there's just a lot of enemies coming. Okay, I don't want to use the Wind Edge, so I appreciate being able to just kill with a normal sword. There you go, Thihark. Thihark gets a lot of use in this game, like a lot. Okay, that's a decent level. Very Sword Master. I'm going to sacrifice. It's experience, and at this rate I'm starting to see Micaiah doesn't get experience easily, so... Yeah. Okay. Air Pursuit, Raphael. Oh. Well, at least I'm well positioned to kill that guy, because I have an archer. But this could have been very bad. Steel bow. Sorry, what? Are... What? Oh, is this a double effectiveness game? Is this one of those fucking double effectiveness games? Okay. Yeah, probably is, because this guy had no resistance and Elwynth is still not one-shotting. Double effectiveness. Well, Leonardo is then absolutely worthless. He doesn't do anything against flyers either. What's even the point of Leonardo then? As a unit. So, by the way, Vika was like one of the units I liked the most out of the ones I got. Seems to not be that good. Like, she's the one Laguz that doesn't one round and kill absolutely everything. Obviously, because... Why? Because she's a Radiant Dawn new unit. I mean, Nyla is also Radiant Dawn, so... I guess it's not an absolute, but even so. Okay, here comes the boss. What is this subhuman from Gallia? No, they are different somehow. Yeah, because wolves? There are no wolves in Gallia. right? This is a new tribe from this game. Gallia is always tigers or cats. I'm pretty sure. Well, super effective damage, 0 hits, 7 damage. I mean, at least he had damage. But yeah, double effectiveness there, showing us that it doesn't really matter. Triple zeros for the Elwind. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. Killing the boss might stop the reinforcements, so if I kill the boss, I might speed up, you know, speed along these chapters, so I'm going to go for that. If I can give it to someone other than Nyla, I will. Because Nyla has already taken out all of these people. Savage. Yeah, Savage is right. Seems like so much damage. I don't know when... Is there even anything that survives this? Because most of the important bosses have nil. Oh, and now you're going for the... I saw the bandit on the left. I saw the bandit on the left. I wasn't paying attention to those. Maybe I overextended. I feel like I'm just going around without actually doing anything. It's not the greatest feeling in the world. Raphael, why did you come? I thought Herons abhor fighting. Wherever the queen goes, I follow. I practice Scythe magic. And if I cannot fight, I can lend the strength to my friends and companions. Yes, I heard you singing to Queen Nyla and Boluka earlier. We're blessed to have you at our side. And if I sing to you, I can restore your spirits as well, so that you might attack your foes swiftly. So, you will help us? Helping you would give me great joy. You have my thanks. There goes the Galder. I get Vigor as an option, so maybe I can get more Galder later on. Okay. No, sorry. The level of the user affects which Galder can be learned. Okay, depends on your level. Brave Sword on the boss. My force is overpowered. The enemy fights with such passion. Is this another of the maiden's powers? Yeah, I guess that would be as leadership, right? Well, adept. So I didn't even need to use the brave, but I get the kill. That's a lot of experience for the Hark. Probably a lot more than someone else would get. That wench, her powers, that's dangerous. She mustn't be allowed to. Okay. Hellfire and Elwind. Okay, so if you take on the Elwind, actually you take on the healer. Yeah, you've taken enough damage. The Hellfire I'm going to kill with Nyla, because I don't want to take the counter with anyone else. I forget they do that. I forget they do that. They can wield the staff. Yeah, that's the Hellfire. Bye-bye. That's easy. And now, finally... Not the naive. I want to use a dagger, an iron dagger. Something simple. Okay, 1. And 2. Perfect. Almost the level for Soth, but not quite. Okay, so these mages are coming up. You kill a prisoner, unfortunately. Will I be able to reach this guy and kill him before he does something more. The house transformation. It's actually not doing that well. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll be able to buy some at some point, I'm sure. I just need to have someone available in here. Elite can do it if I hit once. I just need to hit once. Okay. And now I just need to hit Elite. So then again, should be easy. It's a 79. Okay, okay. That's fine. That's fine. We did it. Okay. Now you should be... Yes, you are safe. I can get you a bit closer. And this group, yes. I mean, eventually I would be able to... I do this all the time. Eventually I would be able to reach, but... Right now, let's just advance. Okay, here I'll do the counter. At least. You don't do half as much as I expected. Because it's a Benin, I guess. So I could kill next. Alright. Last group of enemies. Thankfully Nyla hasn't gone that far. Yes, a bit too far. Yes, a little bit too far. But I should be fine. Come on. Yes. We have the killing edge with adept, with everything. This is going to kill. Great. That's it. And now Boluch plus Soth probably does the job. Probably. Maybe. I start with Boluch and then I check how much I need exactly. Okay, and depending on that I use one of my more valuable weapons or not. Nice. Here comes... Oh, Iron Dagger is enough. I underestimate Soth's damage at times. I know I gave him an energy drop and everything, but come on. You just don't expect a thief to do more than a Laguz. Oh, damn it. Of course, I wouldn't be able to. Okay, take care of the fire. It's obviously the one that menaces us the most. Or menaces you. Vika doesn't actually take effective damage from this. She's scared of the flying one. And yeah, this guy's going to die to Vika. Even though I wanted to use Vika for the remaining mage and use Ileana here, but my movement is trash. The fact that they take away Yield for this map is yes. Come on, bro. The one map where Yield would have been very helpful. That's when you decide to take her away. Oh. Actually. Okay, we can finish. Thank you, Tormoth. Thank you. Get me out. Get me out. Yeah, I can start already summarizing my thoughts on this map. I'm not a big fan of this map. I love that Nyla is here, and I love that, you know, the force units. It really feels like they are ambushing you because they keep coming. But at the same time, route the enemy with reinforcements from 4 different corners randomly and no, you know, no warning at all is stupid. Because the map can go for ever if you don't know what you're doing, and I don't know what I'm doing yet. So as a blind player, it's horrible. Maybe when you know the game it gets better, but as a blind player it's horrible. Well, it gets us out of this mess and basically heading for Nebasa though, right? And Nyla and Raphael are in the army now, so those are fine additions. Definitely. We're nearly back to camp. I wonder if the prince will overlook the fact that I insisted on this mission? I'm sure he'll be happy when he sees the prisoners are safe. South, do you hear a noise coming from the canyon? Is it people shouting? Look! Look up, the maiden has returned, and the prisoners are with her. She won another victory. She escaped their trap and destroyed the enemy again. Radiant with divine protection, she truly has the goddess's blessing. The silver-haired maiden, our priestess. Priestess of Dawn. Hooray, Lady Micaiah. I'm starting to see what's going to be the problem. Micaiah is so popular, she seems to be overshadowing even Peleas. And I don't know if Izuka, and especially Izuka, but also Peleas himself, are going to like that. What could they be celebrating? It seems the soldiers are celebrating your liberation of the prisoners. You should wave to them. People like their heroes to seem approachable. It would make them happy. I'm no hero, but I see what you mean. Okay. What a glorious sight she is! Lady Micaiah! Lady Micaiah, the priestess of Dawn! Is Suka incoming? No. Guess I was wrong. But that's a plot thread that will happen at some point. We're going to... That's going to be a thing. It has to be. Here you are. I've been looking for you. The chapter was called Glory Unwanted, so name is appropriate. South. There are all those soldiers cheering. I feel like I'm doing real good here. Micaiah? South, please come quick. There's something wrong with Morim. Sorry. Morim, get a hold of yourself. Look at me. Little one. This happens over and over. Morim suddenly transforms and he growls like he's losing his mind. And if I grab him and yell his name again and again, he returns to himself. But then it just starts over. And when he's growling, his eyes, they look... It's as if one of them is looking at me. You remember I talked about who was the one that created the feral ones? One of them? One of who? You can't mean... No. Help him, please. I don't know what to do. The time between transformations is getting shorter and shorter. My body can't. No. Little one, get away. No, I won't let you. I'll die before I let you go, feral. Morim, look at me. Oh, of course. This has to be fucking Izuka messing with them somehow, right? It can't be a coincidence that they are becoming feral because of some other mean when we're in a camp set up basically by the guy that invented feral ones. Raphael. Morim. The Galder of Rebirth restores twisted bodies and souls to their proper states. He will be alright now. Thank you. Without Morim, life would be terrible. What was that song? It was different than what he sang before. It was the Growler of Rebirth. Heard it once before in the war. But Mikaya was wrong. I feel off. Maybe it was the song. I'm shaking for some reason. But I'm truly glad that Morim will be alright. This definitely supports my idea that she's a half Heron. She might be remembering something about her father or mother. I don't know which one would be the Laguz. And they might be, royal Laguz royal family. Because, I mean, if it's white, you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. I think the only Herons that remain are royal family, but whatever. The feral ones. In the Mad King's War, Dain's military developed living weapons. They were called feral ones, Laguz that had been warped and twisted by terrible experiments. Terrible, you say? Do you mean to refute the highly effective results of my brilliant research? Then it was you. You secretly gave Morim the drug to turn him into a feral one. And what's wrong? Oh, okay, he just doesn't fucking care. He just doesn't care at all. Good to know, good to know. He's not even faking it. He's not even faking it. I saw it coming. And what's wrong with that? Maintaining constant battle strength in beast state. How splendid. How dare you? Transforming Laguz into feral ones dramatically shortens their lifespans. It destroys their sense of self, and they do nothing but fight until they die. And you gave Morim that drug. Cons need no sense of self. It's only natural to sacrifice soldiers for victory in war. You twisted maniac. You're the lowest. Everybody. Wait, please. Suka clearly did a terrible thing to that That Laguz? I apologize. Tormoth, I'm truly sorry. We will not use the drug again, so please try to forgive him. Prince Peleas. My prince, we must not have royalty bowing and scraping before swine, like... That's enough. Tormoth, let him go. Yeah, Tormoth is going to desert us at this rate, obviously. Cien, the Venion capital. Alright. That's probably the vice minister that the guy on the left said he could... he insinuated he could bribe someone to cover the truth. Sanaki looks older, right? I mean, makes sense. It's been like 3 years, so at that age it's like very noticeable. She was like 10, so... I see. Is that true? Yes, Apostle. Our occupation forces have engaged in appalling and inhumane excesses in Dain. Well, seems like the cover-up didn't work. These excesses were perpetrated entirely outside of the knowledge of the occupational governor, Duke Numid. Oh no, he just decided to go for a different cover-up. I come to you penitent, failing my duties as governor. Hey, Numida, share a measure of guilt for this disaster. I am prepared to take the appropriate punishment, Apostle Sanaki. However, I feel that freeing the people of Daim from the clutches of our oppression is our most urgent task. Now, urgent, you say? Then we must make haste. We will forthwith convene an inspection team and request a meeting with the army led by the late King Ashnar Sorf. We will assure them of Benion's intentions. Then, we will immediately address the occupation forces' tyranny. Excellent. In that case, please deign to allow me, your humble servant Lekain, to lead the inspection team. Oh no. The soldiers who have stained the Empire's name will be toppled where they stand. I promise, they shall not live to return here. That is unacceptable. I will decide the soldier's punishment only after hearing their side. And I have chosen to appoint Sephiram. Sephiram is coming. Okay, that's smart of her. Also, she wants to hear the side that the soldiers tell. So Numida isn't going to escape that easily. I've chosen to appoint Sephiram, Duke Persis, to lead the investigation team. Is that acceptable, Sephiram? I hear and obey, my Empress.
What? But Apostle Sanaki?
This is a dire situation. Accordingly, I judge the Prime Minister, Duke Persis, to be more suited to the role than you, Vice Minister Lekain. That is all.
Lord Lekain, what shall we do?
Duke Numida, my friend. I'm afraid you must sacrifice every last Venian in the Imperial Occupation Army.
What? That's ridiculous, but... blast that spoiled brat and her cunning little schemes. You'll regret this, Apostle Sanaki.
Okay. Yeah, this Lekain guy is the one that is basically leading the anti-Sanaki faction inside the Venian, which is, you know, I mean, they have some internal strife, but it's not like they can rebel directly against Sanaki, right? Not right now, at least. For now, it seems like this rebellion that Micaiah has going on is going to end pretty soon. So that makes me think, like, what's the next conflict going to be about? Because that basically closes everything unless Micaiah decides to, you know, go to war against Venion directly. I don't see how the story is going to develop. It's weird. But yeah. Well, as I said, not a big fan of the map itself. I do think this story was at a bit of an impasse, you know, sort of advancing to the capital. Also, the part at the very end with Izuka giving the drag to Muarim and the feral ones and everything, that was super interesting. I love what they did there, but yeah, there's not much more I can say about the map except I didn't love it. That they take away your flyer for the map where flyers are valuable. It's like this game is very desperately trying to keep that early game feeling of you have to use certain units for certain tasks, and it works in the sense that the game is still difficult, but it's also very frustrating to be forced to use certain people. And as I said, replayability already feels like it's going to be an issue, and a big issue at that. So yeah, I don't know. But well, we're heading straight for Nebasa now. I really don't think that Sephiram's group is going to meet with us before we get in there. Meaning, we are going to probably be battling Geralt, maybe not on the next chapter, but on the next 2 chapters. That would be my guess. And yeah, I hope you liked this chapter anyway, even though it was like a reset. I lost some NPCs. It's blind. You know what you're getting into when someone is playing blind. And I hope you're liking the story if it's the first time experiencing it, because I definitely am. I was scared because I heard the story wasn't as good as Path of Radiance. I have to sort of disagree. I think the Path of Radiance story is very good, but the plot itself is much more complicated and like political here. It's true that right now staying with Peleas and Izuka doesn't make a lot of sense because they are starting to be about a bit more evil than I can reasonably, tolerate, and then I can understand Micaiah tolerating. But well, he's the prince after all, so whatever. But yeah, I'm really liking like how political it's getting. I know in Path of Radiance we have politics going on, and the world building in Path of Radiance definitely helps Radiant Dawn, of course. But the objective was much simpler also in Path of Radiance. The big enemy was dying. Yeah, there were some Venion alliances, there were some people from Crimea, but mostly the enemy was dying. And dying was conquered. We went against the final boss, which was the King of Dying, and that was it. Right now, I don't even know about, it feels like Geralt is such a nobody in the grand scheme of things that I can't help but feel like there's something heavier happening behind. Because of all this, foreboding Micaiah thing, the meeting that is going to do something about destiny, the Herons also seem to be playing some sort of role in here. I don't know. I like it. I really like the story. I think so far I'm liking it more than Path of Radiance. Maybe it gets very, very ridiculous at some point, and that's why they say Path of Radiance is better, because it's more consistent. But at least at the beginning, I'm really liking it. And I'm really liking Micaiah as a character much more than I expected. And I'm also really liking Soth. I love Nyla. I love what they are doing with Tormoth here at the post time skip, I guess, after Path of Radiance, where he wasn't that relevant. I love Tauronio. I think Tauronio is a hell of a character. And yeah, I'm liking a lot of characters. Even, Peleas himself. Isuka is a bit too Sunday morning cartoon villain, but for me to really appreciate, I guess. But I really like Peleas. I don't know. I like him. So overall, having a grand time with this game. Hope you are too. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.